Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Regular Fan Show, hosted by fans for fans. Welcome to this Tuesday edition. Happy to be here with you. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Vinny Fredericks. Right over here is
Nope,
Mr.
other
Bruce
side.
Juno. Right over here
You do that every time. You got to remember
is
who's
Mr.
recording it, Vinny. It's not on your screen, it's on my screen.
Right over here is Mr. Bruce Juno, my lovely co-host, who is always flip-flopping what side he is on. He's on
I've
next.
been on the same side every single time since we've started doing this.
Well, he's flipping and flopping, but anyways, Bruce, good to talk to you again, buddy. How are we?
How we're doing, guy? How we doing over on your end?
Well, you know what? I'm sure you must be happy. The Super Bowl is set. Conference championships are done. Your New England Patriots. I guess you guys are legit.
You see what jersey I'm wearing?
No, I don't see what jersey you're wearing. Remember, we were still having the technical difficulties where I can't
But you
see you
saw
while
it
we're.
prior. You know what jersey I'm wearing.
Nope, no idea.
You may not know who the player is, but you know what jersey I'm wearing.
I clearly I don't if I don't even know who the player is.
I swear this guy. I swear this guy.
Your Patriots are back in the Super Bowl. How are you feeling?
Nervous. Very nervous. Um, it's exciting. I wore my what Super Bowl is that? I wore my Super Bowl 53 hat to work today, and at like the gas station and whatnot. And when I went and got food, and people were just being like, "Oh, the Patriots merch is back in full swing now," and I was like, "That's because you've never seen me before in your life." But okay.
I mean, what do they expect? Your team makes a Super Bowl. Of course, you're gonna wear the
Yeah,
merch.
dude. Of course, I'm gonna wear my hat that says Super Bowl 53 champions.
I wore my Cowboys jacket, and they haven't made a Super Bowl since '95.
You have a 95 Super Bowl jacket?
No, it's just a vintage throwback jacket, but it's dope. So I still wear it.
Yeah.
Do I care that the Cowboys are ass? No,
Well,
it's a dope jacket.
I'm wearing my Super Bowl patch James White jersey right now
Well,
from Super Bowl 53.
yeah. Well, it was kind of a struggle to get there.
Yeah.
It was an ugly game against Denver. I low key thought after the first two drives, Stiddy was gonna be throwing Stevens
Yeah,
on the
bro. I
Patriots
thought that
defense
first
all
drive,
game.
after that first drive, I was low key terrified. I was like, what is our defense doing?
Yeah, and then Sean Payton opted not to go for it, or excuse me, not to take his points, I should say.
Yeah, you went for it.
On their second drive, comes back to bite you, as you know. Patriots obviously win 10-7. Would have been a tie game had they taken their three. And you know, in the first half, they might have thought that, oh, we'll have more opportunities. But as the game goes on, the weather gets worse. I mean, what was it, like 3 or 4 missed field goals total between the two teams in the second half?
Yes.
It became impossible to put points on the board. And that's where, if you're the Broncos, you really could have used those 3 points that they didn't get by going for it on fourth down in the first half.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, I mean, I don't think the Patriots looked good in the first half. Um, I mean, realistically, besides those first two drives for the Broncos, and mind you, they did have Jared Stidham, who set a bunch of like records, like the only quarterback to make his season debut in the conference championship, and all this other stuff, and people. But like, I'll get to the haters in a second, but I don't think they look great. Like, I don't think the Patriots look great, and
Their only touchdown came on a drive that started at the 10-yard line
yeah,
or close to it.
yeah.
What was it? What was it? A fumble recovery? How
It
did they get
was
the ball so
it was what was it? Why
Was it
am
the
I?
muffed punt?
Oh, no. What was it? Why am I blanking on what it was?
I thought it was the muffed punt, but I guess not. But either way,
I'm blanking,
Patriots
and I
get
don't
the
know
ball.
why, because I watched that game so intensely. Like, I was standing up the entire game, and I don't know why I'm blanking on what happened.
It was either the
Um,
butt punt or it was a fumble recovery. I can't.
it might have been a fumble recovery.
Or no, I'm sorry. It was the Christian Gonzalez interception.
No, that came at the end of the game.
Then what? The first setup, the Patriots with a short field. It was an interception, but by who?
Bro, why am I blanking on this?
Why are we
I know
both?
Craig Woodson almost had one, but that was on fourth down. Why am I?
It was. Oh, it was a fumble.
Yeah, it was a R.J. Harvey fumble, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stidham.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stidham got sacked.
Oh, it was a
Yep.
sack.
Oh, it was the one where he tried to shove. He tried to like do the shovel pass
Oh,
with his two hands, and they said he threw it backwards, so it became a fumble. It was that one.
yes, yes.
So that one mistake leads to New England's only touchdown of the game.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, like they didn't look great against the Texans either. Like they haven't looked great, but what matters is you're getting wins in the postseason. You're winning games. Has it mostly been reliant on the defense? Yeah. You know, guys like Christian Barmore, Christian Ellis, Christian Gonzalez, Carlton Davis. You know, all these guys are coming in huge. Ellis went out hurt. Gibbons had to step in. That's kind of scary because Ellis is a. I can't remember if Ellis came back in. I don't know why. It's like that game was such a blur to me because of how it ended. Like just with the weather and the punt fest and the
Hmm.
stress of like watching that game as a Patriots fan. Um,
Second half just kind of
yeah,
reeked
but yeah,
on.
Ellis got hurt. I don't think he came back. I don't know why I'm blanking, bro. Maybe it's just it's been a long weekend. Um,
They had to celebrate after
yeah.
seeing the
Um,
Patriots. Either way,
maybe he wasn't hurt as bad as I thought he was. Maybe he did come back in. I don't know, but besides that, besides that point, I mean, like all I've been hearing is you guys look terrible. Like you don't look good. Like you shouldn't be here. Cupcake run, Mickey Mouse run. Um, everything under the sun. I've heard, and it's like Vrabel said. If anyone's ever seen his post game locker room hype speeches, doesn't matter if it's pretty. You're winning when it matters, and now you're going to Super Bowl 60. Like,
yeah,
um, I don't know who's gonna be the Malcolm Butler of this Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't
that
know
would be
who.
crazy if it comes down to a similar ending.
I don't know who Sam Darnold's gonna throw a pick to in the end zone this season, but
Yeah,
maybe Christian Gonzalez, maybe Carlton Davis, Craig Woodson.
yeah. I feel like I don't know. Every single week in these playoffs, I'm expecting Sam Darnold to revert back to that turnover happy quarterback, and he hasn't really done it so far. He looked really good against the Rams.
Oh, he looked
I got to give it.
fantastic.
He looked really good,
Yeah, he looked
but
fantastic. But yeah, I mean,
Super Bowl's a different beast.
yeah. And final kind of thoughts on the AFC Championship game. It was a 3-point win against a backup Jarrett Stidham who hadn't played since 2023. Should you be excited about that? No. Going into the Super Bowl, but you're going to the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
You won the game. Jarrett Stidham looked good the first two drives. Like he had his moments, but then obviously who knows how that game would have gone if it didn't turn into an absolute whiteout and the fourth quarter was just could anyone
It
get
was
the run game going?
yeah, it
Like
was ugly. I mean, it was football. Good hard nosed football.
yeah, and it was
It
like
was hard
like
to watch.
all the Patriots were doing was you know it doesn't matter if you go 3 and out. punt it because they can't do anything either.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, Vrabel trusted his defense.
yeah, like even the play where they ran it twice in their own red zone, and then it was like 3rd and 8, and he had Drake May roll out, and I was like, why are we throwing in this? And
That was a gutsy call because I thought they were throwing for a second too, but
he just threw it out of bounds. Well, if he got open, you throw it, but
I thought you meant the backbreaker, the third down conversion of
oh, where he
game
ran
winner.
it.
Yeah, that was a great play
I think
call.
that was a
Gutsy.
QB run all the way. I don't think he was.
Yeah, no,
It was 100% a QB run.
but at first when you see him start rolling out and you start thinking, I swear, if he throws the football,
Yeah, into the
but
wind,
it worked
into the
out in the end.
snow.
Yeah, it ended up being a great play call
Yeah, I'm
for
talking
sure.
about the one
Barely.
where it was early in the fourth quarter where he rolled out and he just threw it over the receiver's head. I think
Yeah,
it was
better do
Diggs.
that than force something and risk a turnover. I think.
Yeah, but like that was the game plan. The game plan was you know with how your defense is played that the Broncos are really gonna need to do something, break something, especially in the weather, and they played to the weather. Like if that game went to overtime, that game might never have ended.
Mm-hmm.
Like people
Somebody would have had to score.
slipping. But yeah,
Yeah, it was a.
it wasn't pretty. Pats haven't looked great in the postseason, but the Pats are in the Super Bowl, and that's all that matters.
That is true. That is true. All that matters is that they're there. Seahawks, they beat the Rams.
That was a great game.
Honestly, that was a really good game. Down to the wire.
Must be nice to not have to
Again.
play in the snow.
Yeah. Well, you won't have to in the Super Bowl either. It'll be in sunny SoCal, California.
Yeah.
Brutal ending for Matthew Stafford's season. He had such a great postseason.
Ah.
Just, I mean, you look at the numbers. He
I mean, yeah, but
had one
squeaking
catch all
past the
postseason.
Panthers and then
Yeah, but that's again that's his defense. That's not him. Talk
yeah,
about him
true,
specifically.
true, 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 true.
Him specifically. Um, what do you have? 6 touchdowns, only one pick, only got sacked once. Had 936 yards in 3 games. So Matthew Stafford did what he could.
Yeah.
The Rams just could not get the run game going at all against Seattle,
And
and
what
that
did I
doesn't bode
say?
well.
I said last pod they need to get Kyron going.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well for New England because key for New England for me in the Super Bowl is get the run game going. You
Yeah.
need Ramondre Stevenson or Travion Henderson to break one open because like you said, Patriots offense hasn't looked the greatest so far in these playoffs, and they've played great defenses, but playing another great defense in Seattle. We saw what they did to Puka Nakua in the Rams passing game. Yeah, of course, the team as good as the Rams is going to burn you at some points, but when it mattered most, the Seattle's defense showed up.
How about that JSN catch?
That one hander was nasty.
Yeah.
It was a very tough catch.
But yeah, like I mean, and the Seahawks are spreading the ball. Like I don't know, whose defense do you think's better, the Patriots or the Rams?
Whose defense do I think is better? I'd have to lean Patriots, given what they've done so far in the playoffs. And you look no further than the fact that the Rams defense gave up 31 to the Panthers. That was a game they squeaked out of.
Mhm.
Um, allowed that fourth down crazy comeback for the Bears to even make that game go to overtime. Again, Rams squeak out. So as far as pound for pound the better defense, I'd have to go with New England just because they've been playing better.
Yeah. But I mean, on the side of Seattle, they're spreading the ball. JSN had a touchdown. Kenneth Walker had a touchdown. Jake Bobo had a touchdown. Cooper Kupp had a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're spreading the ball, which at this point in the season, if you're spreading the ball, you're going to be a good football team and you're going to be a scary football team. And I mean, they have been all season long. They've been a scary football team. And I mean, if it's still clicking like that in the NFC Championship game, you got to be worried about it. Um, but I mean, yeah, you brought up a good point. The Rams defense hasn't played great. Like the Rams got to this point by their offense.
Mhm.
The Patriots got to this point by their defense. So there's a difference right there where, Seattle has been playing all around football. Like their defense hasn't looked bad. Mind you, like yeah, they gave up 27 to Matt Stafford, who's an MVP candidate.
Yeah, that's the Rams and Matt Stafford. That's gonna happen.
Exactly. So,
Can Drake May? You can't have Drake May carry the load. You can't. You
yeah.
need to get the run game going.
I mean, he
You
hasn't.
need
He hasn't.
big
And nobody
sacrifice.
on the offense has. It's literally been the defense. The defense has
Yeah.
done everything for the Patriots in the postseason.
I mean, you need special teams to win you a couple battles. It's if the Patriots offense comes out and plays the way they have the
Oh,
last few weeks,
buddy, Brennan
this
Schooler has been
game might
getting.
get ugly.
You talking special teams? Brennan Schooler has been getting downfield, brother. He has been a gunning gunner.
That's what I mean. If New England wants to win the Super Bowl, they gotta win on all three aspects.
Yeah, they do have to get the offense going. Um, yeah, I don't know what it might be against the Seahawks defense, but I mean, I think it is the same situation that you kind of touched on already, and that I touched on already. Like they need to get Ramondre or Travion going early. Like they have to get the run game going just because of how Seattle's defense plays. Like Seattle has
Mm-hmm.
fast pass rushers, but if they can they pounce on an A gap and get through an A gap, like they're gonna break one for like 20.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see. I mean, we got a couple weeks. We got the Pro Bowl in between. Shador Sanders, Pro Bowler. Just want to throw that out there. Wrists up at the Pro Bowl,
Only because Drake May isn't there.
and Trevor Lawrence declined to do it,
Yeah, that too.
and Mahomes is injured. Gardner Minshew is injured, who I'm sure they would have picked before Shador Sanders.
Yeah, bro. It is kind of weird.
It just it I can't take Pro Bowl nominees serious anymore. We're gonna get to a point where we're gonna be like 10 years down the road, and kids are gonna be arguing that Shador Sanders was better than Jaden Daniels or something just because he made a Pro Bowl his rookie season. Although Jaden Daniels probably did last year too, but you know what I mean. Kids are gonna be down the road saying Shador Sanders made the Pro Bowl as a rookie, dude. You know how impressive that is, and then their uncle is going to tell them to look at the stats. They're going to see you threw more interceptions than had touchdowns, and they're not going to believe their eyes.
Facts. And it's you bring up that argument. Like I know a guy he's a Washington fan, and he keeps hitting me with the Jaden Daniels is better than Drake May, and that Jaden
Well,
Daniels is the best from that quarterback class.
see, making a Pro Bowl means nothing. It's all about winning Super Bowls. That's what it comes down
Mind you, we
to.
did have that argument like week 5, but
Yeah, Jaden Daniels also, he was beat up this year. Team is old. They got to retool. But it just goes to show how quickly the tide can shift in the NFL.
how the turntables.
It can be in the conference championship one year, turn around, be in line for a top 10 pick the next year. And not much changed. They still had their quarterback. They were injured at wide receiver for the most part, but didn't really lose that many pieces besides Debo. Or no, I'm sorry, they traded for Debo, but didn't really lose that many pieces besides the guys that got hurt. So just goes to show you, it's never a guarantee that you'll get back there following year. So take advantage while you're close.
Yeah, facts. I mean, what do you think? What's your? I guess we can do this later on, like last year. I do want to throw back to the picks from last season's Super Bowl that we made. With the I don't remember what yours were, But
I definitely picked the Chiefs, but I was
no,
not picking the Eagles.
the funny picks that we made,
Oh.
where I said Cooper DeJean pick six,
Mm-hmm.
and Cooper DeJean had a pick six.
Somehow called it.
I'm like that,
I don't really
brother.
know. I don't really know what I would do for a fun pick in this one. I'd probably say like something like Travion Henderson, longest rush over 50 yards.
Okay.
Feel like Travion breaks one off.
I think mine would be. I think I'm gonna go Marcus Jones interception in the end zone.
There you go. So you parlay that together. That's a big win right there.
Let's see.
Yeah, throw a couple bucks down on it.
I'm just seeing what the let's let the people know what the odds would be on that, shall we?
Probably like plus 32,000 if I had to guess.
Not 32,000, maybe 3,200.
I don't bet, dude. I don't know.
Fair.
I mean, 50-yard rush is bound to be pretty low odds already. And then you add in the interception.
Where is football? Oh, Super Bowl. Let's see
By
what
the
we
way,
got here. We got rushing yards, rush attempts. Is there a longest rush? You said Travion Henderson 50 plus.
yeah, buddy.
I can't go higher than 15.
Oh, 15 it is. But that I'm hammering that. That's almost a
His
guarantee that he gets a
his line for longest rush is over under 7.5.
hammer that over. Give me that.
That's
That's,
wild.
I think that's easy.
Yeah, you can only do 15.
I feel like the only part of this Seahawks defense that is somewhat of a weakness is their interior D line. That's the only place you can try to take advantage of them.
And you can't bet interceptions here either.
No. Oh well. Either way, that's our fun picks for the big game. Big game.
Yeah. Who you got, and what do you think the score is gonna be?
I'm gonna go with a 21-17 Seahawks final.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 23-17 Patriots.
All right.
And it ends on a Marcus Jones interception in the end zone.
Just like Malcolm Butler. That would be crazy. Well, we'll have to see what happens, buddy.
Yeah.
Either way,
Facts.
should be a good one.
I hope it's a good game. I do hope it's a good game. Well, that's a lie. I hope the Patriots win. I don't care if it's a good game.
Of course you do, but sounds about right.
There's some other.
I guess moving on to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you got for me?
I mean, there's some other big things. Well, there's another big thing that happened over the weekend as a Paramount Plus debut for the UFC. As Paramount was on UFC for the first time, or UFC was on Paramount for the first time ever.
Yeah, a new era of UFC fighting.
Yeah, and if you were watching it on anywhere on your phone or anywhere on TV, all it did was lag and buffer. So Paramount, you should fix that. I think it was like 50 million people were watching.
Oh, jeez.
I think that's what it said earlier. It was like a new Paramount record. Obviously. UFC. Oh no, 5 million. 5 million. UFC's first Paramount Plus fight card averages nearly 5 million views on average.
They'll take that.
But yeah, there's some sick fights too. Like there was some sick fights. I know you said you didn't watch it. Um,
Your guy Patty the Batty
yeah, Patty, but
didn't get it done.
that fight was awesome. That fight was awesome, and even like some of the early prelims, dude. Josh Hokett had the first knockout by middle finger. I don't know if you saw that clip, but he was it was Hokett versus Denzel Freeman, and Hokett was just laying into him, and with like a second left in the round, Freeman went down to one knee, and while he was going down to one knee, Hokett just flipped him off, and the ref came over and called it, and everyone's like the first knockout by middle finger.
I like that.
It was hilarious. But yeah, there was some pretty good fights. A lot of knockouts early. Uh, Ty Miller knocked out Adam Fuggett. Um, Alex Perez knocked out Charles Johnson. Krylov knocked out Bukauskas. I don't really know how to pronounce his name still. But then I got into decision time. Then um, there was a couple good ones. Umar Nurmagomedov. I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna win by like submission or something, but he moves to 20-1 in his career. Um, Jean Silva beat Arnold Allen. That was a fun fight. Natalie Silva and Rose Namajunas was kind of boring in my opinion, but it's fine. Derek Lewis. You know who Derek Lewis is?
Hmm.
My balls was hot.
I was gonna say that's what I thought it was. I knew that name sounded familiar.
Yeah, yeah. Waldo knocks him out. My balls was hot. Um, and then it got to some controversy. I mean, in the Natalie Silva Rose Namajunas fight, got some controversy too, because low key, in my opinion, Rose won that fight. Um, they gave unanimous decision to Silva. Then you get to the Sugar Sean Song Yadong fight, and low key, Song had a very good case to win that fight.
Mm. Did it have more
Um,
takedowns?
I can't remember exactly. I know he was laying into him. Um, he had more total strikes. Um, oh yeah he
I
did get
mean,
it. He got a couple takedowns. That's right. Yeah, because he was on the ground, and Sean was kind of trying to play it off like he's not doing anything, where like the ref will stop it, and make him get to their feet. Like Song would get on top of him, and then like 5 seconds later, Sugar would like just put his arms out, like nothing's happening, kind of vibe. Um, but the Sugar Show's back. The Sugar Show's back. He gets the win by decision over Song. If I was Song's trying to be the first Chinese champion on the men's side. So if I was Song, I'd be kind of heartbroken by that, because he definitely had the right to think that he won that fight. Um, but they gave it to the superstar. Best walkout in my opinion. Don't care. Um, yeah, and then it got to Justin Gaethje versus Patty Pimblett, and that was an absolute war. That was one of the best fights I've ever watched. I
yeah.
mean, Gaethje 100% won it, like no questions. But because he was kind of pummeling Patty, but well, not kinda. He was pummeling Patty, and he had like 3 takedowns, which is crazy. He had 3 takedowns on Patty, which is nuts. But there was times like Patty proved that he is a Scouser and he don't get knocked out. Cause there was some punches that Gaethje landed where like me and my boys watching were like, holy, like Patty's about to get knocked out for the first time ever. Like Patty's about to
Mm.
get knocked out. And he didn't. He didn't get knocked out. It was
Damn.
like there was one where it was an end of a round and Gaethje was laying into him. And I think the only reason that it didn't get called is because Patty's whole motto is I'm a Scouser and we don't get knocked out.
I feel like one day he's got to get knocked out, and it's gonna come down on him so hard.
Yeah, but he's also 23 and
But
4. Like he's at 27 fights. Like if you get knocked
yeah,
out now, it's like okay. At this point, yeah, like he's gonna get knocked out at some point. I agree. Like I'm surprised it wasn't Gaethje. Gaethje's got some heavy hands. Um, I also I don't know why Patty didn't shoot more. Like I think Patty tried to have more ground action. But he tried to stand up and box with Justin Gaethje, which is, yeah, Gaethje's not in his prime anymore, but standing up and fighting with Justin Gaethje's a scary thought.
right.
Um, but he stood tough, dude. He stood tough. He threw more punches. He had more significant strikes. He had more leg kicks. He had more body shots, but when Gaethje got him, and it was like standing up and throwing hands with Justin Gaethje it's a bold move. It's a bold move, and
Does not sound.
yeah, Patty just said we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this in the ring with our hands, and
Dude, he's literally, you look at some of the pics from the fight, and Justin Gaethje is literally smiling while
yeah,
getting ready to beat the hell out of Patty.
yeah. There's one oh I forget what fight it was. Oh, I think it was the Jean Silva Arnold Allen fight. Um, where like it was the end of a round and or it was the end of the fight. I think it was with like 10 seconds left, and Arnold Allen went to the ground and he just like he did like curl. I don't know what it's called pose where you like put your head in your hands like with your hands
Mhm.
behind your head, and he just looked at the ground, and John Silva ran across his back,
Oh my
like
god.
literally just jumped off his back. It was like what? Okay, that's not a good look for the UFC. Like don't do that. Um, But yeah, in that main fight, I definitely think like because a lot of people hate Patty, um, obviously, and I love Patty personally. I think he's hilarious. I think he's a great fighter. Um, but I also love Justin Gaethje, as an American fighting in America and like the career that Gaethje's had. So I didn't really care how that fight ended. I just wanted to see a good fight, and it was a great fight. But I think Patty won over a lot of people that hate him.
Hmm.
Maybe not the ones that hate him, but the ones that like dislike him.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta at least respect them for staying in there.
Yeah, because this fight, because it was for the interim belt, because Ilya Taporia took a leave of absence for personal reasons. So this was for the interim belt. Um, Neither of them have ever had the actual championship. Like none of it. Like Gaethje had an interim before. And then this was Patty's first quote unquote title fight, and so you know both of them wanted it because when Taporia comes back, I mean whoever won this fight was probably losing to Taporia because right now, in my opinion, he's the best pound for pound fighter and he's not losing for a long time. But Gaethje wanted to win it because he's had interim before, but then he lost. Patty wanted it because Patty wanted a shot. Like one, he wanted to wear the belt, and two, he wanted a shot at being champion.
Right.
Um, but yeah, dude, you got to get into UFC because it is like I got in 3 years
I
ago,
rock with
maybe.
it. I just never remember to watch when it's on.
Well, what's crazy is it used to be like once a month, and I think it's still going to be once a month. But I think it's because it's fresh to Paramount. It's again next weekend.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, 325 is next weekend. 326 is on March 7th.
Yeah, then it's a while. But let's take a look at the next card. I'm pretty sure there's some pretty good fights in this one too.
Volkanovski.
Early prelims. Nah. Um,
Yeah, I
prelims.
mean, Volkanovski is the only name I really recognize, but I'm sure a lot of these are going to be good fights.
Yeah, Tai Tuivasa versus Taliesin Texiera. Dan Hooker and Benoit St. Denis. That'll be a good fight. I mean, I'd say it'll be a good fight. Benoit's probably gonna kill him, but and then yeah, Volk and Diego Lopez, the rematch. Diego wants that belt, dude. Um, yeah, but Volk, I don't know. Volk's
Oh my
just an
God,
animal.
he's only 5'6".
Yeah, dude, Volk's a tiny man, and his
Five
walkout
six.
is like a song about the land down, being from the land down under, because he's from Australia. But that'll be a good fight. It won't be as good as 324. Like the card isn't as good as 324 because 324 was a sick card. I think for the fact that it was the first Paramount
Right.
one. But like it's sick that they have another one this weekend, and you should definitely watch because you should definitely get into UFC. I'm so glad I got into it a couple years ago. Like I wish I got into it in the times of like McGregor and Khabib. Like I wish I got into it back then. But
Yeah.
getting into it like 2.5 years ago.
I at
Was,
least got to start watching the main events.
yeah, just watch the main event. I think the when does it start? Yeah, the main event starts at 9 p.m. The main card,
Sweet.
which is 5 fights. So yeah, it goes late. But dude, on a Saturday night, you get some beers with the boys. You just sit down and watch 10
I loved
people.
watching it in college. I loved watching it in
Yeah,
college. It was so much fun.
you just get 10. You get to watch 10 people step into a ring and just square off with whoever they're standing across from.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching Marab, then you're gonna watch 5 rounds of him laying on his opponent for a total of 20 minutes. But
Well, I'll have to watch this night. This
yeah,
what is it,
watch it,
320?
dude. You're gonna get addicted. You're gonna get addicted. You're gonna get back into it.
I'll see. I'll give 325 a shot. See how it is.
Yeah, I wish you get 324 shot because that card was insane.
Yeah. Like I said, I always just forget when it's on. Never
Yeah,
bother
and
to
it's so
watch.
late.
Right. I usually
Um,
work Sunday mornings anyway.
yeah, but this one's in Sydney, Australia, which is crazy that it starts at 9 p.m. Unless it starts at 9 p.m. No way. What time is 9 p.m. Eastern to Australia time? To Australia time.
Um,
Oh, 1 p.m. the next day. That would maybe make sense.
I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. I'm sure we'll know before
UFC
the fights start.
325 EST. Yeah, it's at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely watch it. Because if we could talk UFC, that'd be sick. I've fallen in love with the sport, dude. It's awesome just watching dudes beat the actual piss out of each other.
yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I do enjoy watching it when I know it's on and like other people are like, "Yo, let's watch it." I'm never at home just thinking like, "Oh, let me throw on the UFC card tonight."
Well, dude,
But
we when I used to work at Pizza Hut back in the day. Yeah, I've watched this. I watched this for 3.5 years. I've watched UFC. Cause senior year of college, I worked at Pizza Hut.
no, I don't.
No, maybe it was at I don't remember. No, it might have been when I was in Elmira. I don't know, but anyway, I used to get home from work, well, at like 10, and I would just hop on a call with my buddy, and we would just watch UFC together. Um, but yeah,
That's
it was
good
good
times.
times. Um,
Love it.
what other
Love it.
news has been going on? Oh, who's the favorite right now for rookie of the year in the NBA? Is it DeBonsa?
The bond. Well, what do you mean the favorite to be the number one pick or the favorite to win Rookie of the Year?
To win rookie of the year.
Right now, it's Con Knipple.
Oh, that makes sense.
Cooper Flag is narrowly behind in second, but Con Knipple has been crazy this year. Um, Let's see. I'm not
Wait,
looking
there's
at.
no way. Wait, no, it says as of January 26th, Cooper Flag's the favorite.
Well, what are you looking on?
Fox.
Okay. Oh yeah, this just got updated 7 hours ago. Yeah.
Where's or no, yeah, not what did I say? Debonsa. I meant VJ Edgecombe.
Nah, I mean VJ's great, but it's Cooper Flag's Rookie of the Year trophy to lose. Cooper Flag would have to have a really bad season for him to not win Rookie of the Year.
Why is Caleb Love not in here?
I mean, Caleb Love is having some moments, but he's not winning Rookie of the Year.
Derek Queen.
I don't think the NBA would allow an undrafted player to ever win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, because the NBA. I'm not gonna get into this right now. We don't have enough time left for me to give my opinions on the NBA.
Yeah, it's all one big conspiracy theory.
It's not a conspiracy theory, but it's got some work to do.
I know you're such a big fan of the in-season tournament.
Yeah, that's I could spend a whole show on that by itself.
Well,
Um,
we'll have to get into it on Thursday. Let the people hear your opinions on the NBA.
yeah, we'll get right into that.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, did you see the dude that like climbed that tower live on Netflix?
yeah, that was stupid.
How do you get permission? Well, one, you get permission to climb. I don't care that you're a world-renowned free climber. One, how do you get permission to climb that building? Two, how do you get permission to then have it live streamed on Netflix?
Well, he had to have gotten paid clearly, but three, what was Netflix's plan if that dude fell? You mean to tell me they were just gonna live broadcast this dude falling to his death
Yeah,
off a skyscraper?
yeah, I don't know. I'm actually gonna look
That
this up.
they had to have rigged that thing somehow. There's no way they were actually risking live streaming someone falling to their death. There's no way. They had to have either like a safety net or something down there that we couldn't see.
Yeah, they probably had something down there. Actually, Alex Honnold.
But yeah, that was crazy. I can't believe he actually
Yeah,
climbed the whole entire.
People were saying it was awful commentary. Um,
I mean, what are you supposed to commentate during that? Like,
yeah, it
well,
was
he's reaching,
who was it? It
he's
was
reaching, and
well,
and he doesn't.
it was Seth Rollins, and if you watch some of the clips, yeah, it was Seth Rollins, and if you
What?
watch some of the clips, it was like you could tell in his voice he's like nervous, like he's like
Yeah, because you're literally watching some dude risk their life. I didn't like it. I did not like the fact that they were
did you
broadcasting that. It
watch
was
it?
weird. I had it on for like 10 minutes, and then I was like, I can't watch this anymore.
I was gonna
I
say I
need to
didn't
turn
turn
it
it
off.
on because I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, I had it on for like 10 minutes. Watched him climb for a second, and then I was like, one, it was boring.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I mean, there's not much to it. You know what I mean?
yeah. And honestly, and anybody that did watch the whole thing, you're a sick-minded individual because we all know what you were watching to see. You were watching to see if maybe he fell.
Yeah, yeah.
But man, crazy.
Trying to
Netflix is
find an
crazy.
article on this because this is great. Like, it took him an hour and a half. One, three. How did he do it in an hour? Or sorry, four. How did he do it in an hour and a half, dude?
Dude, I'm pretty sure I couldn't climb all the stairs to get to the top of that building in an hour and a half.
Dude, he's 40.
Mad
Had
respect,
viewers
yo.
on tenterhooks as Netflix live streamed the Daredevil scaling a skyscraper without ropes or safety net.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I want to see like how they got the rights to do this.
I don't think you're gonna find that. But
Insisting
yeah.
he would have done it for free, Alex stated, "I would do it for free if there was no TV program and the building gave me permission to do the thing, I would do the thing because I know I can and it'd be amazing. I mean, just sitting by yourself on the very top of the spire is insane.
The whole thing is insane.
And
The whole
so,
thing from
you
start to
know, if
finish
there
is insane.
wasn't the whole spectacle around it and I just had the opportunity to do it by myself, I'd be fine with that. I would do that. But in this case, there is a spectacle. I'm not getting paid to climb the building, I'm getting paid for the spectacle. I'm climbing the building for free.
Oh my god. So he got paid. He got paid.
How much was it?
I mean, again, I don't think you're gonna find that, but I'm sure it wasn't cheap. I'm sure Netflix handed out plenty for the guy.
I'm actually, you know what I'm going to look up? How is Netflix allowed to stream somebody?
I don't think you're gonna find the answer to that on a quick Google
Oh,
search, but I have the same question.
How Netflix was prepared in case things went wrong. Uh Bro, it was wait, whoa, 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 whoa. It was postponed a half hour before the event was supposed to start after rain slickened the structure.
Bro, you're
It
telling
was
me he did
postponed
this
for a
after?
half an hour.
That's actually insane. And he still did it.
Rock climber. He has 30 years of experience. He started rock climbing when he was 10. While Netflix was obviously hoping for the best outcome, the streaming platform had taken precautions and instituted a 10-second delay in case the event turned tragic in front of a viewing audience. But
That's insane.
we don't take any concern to profanity, but we want to make sure that we're responsible for our audience, just in case, God forbid. Coincidentally, THR, I don't know what THR is, but also noted on Friday, a free fall from that height would take about 10.2 seconds with minimal air resistance.
So at least they'd have
Netflix
time to cut the cameras.
Netflix unscripted series vice president Jeff Gaspin detailed what the streamer would do in the event of a fall, saying, "We'll cut away. We have a 10-second delay. Nobody expects or wants to see anything like that happen, but we will cut away, and it's as simple as that."
Jeez. Oh man.
Honnold says, "If something happens, I would die."
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
if But he said, though, actually, on this particular building, that's not even totally true because there are balconies every few floors. The geometry of the building, the shape of the building, is such that you actually could fall in tons of places and not die, which makes it in some ways safer than a lot of rock climbing obstacles.
Hmm.
That's
There you
still
have it,
nuts, dude. How do you live stream something like this?
dude. I don't. Again, if you watch that whole thing, you're sick. Because what do you mean you were sitting there watching to see if he made it all the way to the top? No, you were watching to see if he fell.
Well, I mean,
That's
you
what you're
can't say
watching.
that about everybody that watched it.
I probably most.
You're probably right. But it's also, it is a cool thing.
Well, yeah.
It's
It's still not
psycho.
something I would live stream on Netflix.
It's psycho.
Oh, jeez.
And then you're getting Seth
Oh.
Rollins to be the play-by-play
Yeah,
guy.
that's the crazy part. Where did Seth? I get it because maybe WWE, Netflix, but I don't know. That's very random to me.
And then they're getting hated on, and
The
it's
whole
like, dude,
thing.
if I got asked to be the, I don't even know, it's not
I
a
would do it if
play-by-play
I was
guy.
getting paid. I would do it if I was getting paid enough. I'd feel bad about it, but
Dude,
a
yeah, but
job's a
then what
job.
happens if something does go wrong and you're broadcasting it? Like
You
you're the
react in the
voice.
moment.
You're forever the voice of the moment that the first Netflix. I'm assuming this was the first.
I don't even think I'd say anything. I'd probably just go silent, cut the broadcast.
Yeah, I
We're
would
done.
not say anything. What do you say? Andy's falling.
Oh, he's at the 20th story,
Yeah.
the 10th story,
Down goes
and
Honnold.
splash down.
No, I'm not. We can't be joking about this.
No, we can't. No, we cannot. Anyways, that's all the time we have for today on the regular fan
Well, I mean, we
show.
gotta. Yeah, fair. We got about 10
Yeah,
minutes. I don't care. Doesn't
I
matter to
was
me.
no, that was just I still can't believe that. I still
Yeah.
the fact that it was a real thing. Think about it. We're
I
gonna
didn't
be
even know about it
so
until after.
I knew it was happening. We're gonna be old, telling our grandkids, hey, there was one time I saw somebody climb a skyscraper with their bare hands.
Yeah. Well, it's like the dude who, cause I forget who it was. They interviewed a guy who was there for it, who was like, I don't know if he was a coach or like a hype man. I don't know. He was something, but he was also there for when a guy did the like when you cross between two buildings with that pole, like on a tightrope.
Oh, oh, oh.
For one of those. I don't know these guys' names. It probably the conversation would flow better if I knew the names. But um, and he said he was at that, and the dude got halfway across, and there was like a massive wind gust,
Jesus.
and he was like, "No way is this happening right now." And obviously the dude was okay. But like it's crazy to think about because like I mean the last thing I remember of a dude free climbing a building was that guy, the YouTuber in China who died like 2 years
Hmm.
ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know. How do you find out that that's something you can do? What
Oh,
possesses you to one day just be like, I'm gonna try and climb this building with my
I,
bare hands?
I mean, I'm assuming it started like he started on like a rock wall when he was 10.
It was too easy for him.
Yeah,
It
dude.
wasn't thrilling enough.
It's just nuts. I mean, realistically, like, I mean, looking at the building and how he did it, like, realistically, uh, pardon me. I'm not saying I could do, I'm not saying I could do the entire thing, but like, cause there was, there were. Did you see the video of the point where he literally was only hanging on by his legs?
Yeah. I don't understand. I just don't.
Like you gotta have crazy grip strength and you gotta be in great shape. Like I definitely could not do it, but like I don't know. He also said I don't know if you saw the interview. He got interviewed and they were like, "So what have you done like this before?" And I guess he scaled some other building and he got permission to scale it, but it was an apartment complex, like a massive apartment complex, and he got permission from the owner, but the owner hadn't notified the residents yet.
Oh,
And he was
Jesus.
supposed to do it in the morning, but then he couldn't sleep. So I guess it was just like 1 a.m. and he's like, "All right, I'm going." And so he went and he just started climbing it. And I guess like a bunch of people were taking like selfies with him, like at 1 o'clock in the morning in the window, as he was climbing past their window.
Yeah, it's all jokes until somebody thinks that he's breaking in and they smack him off the side.
Yeah, but if you're on the 20th floor, dude, you're not thinking someone's breaking in. Like,
I guess, yeah.
oh no, it's just nuts.
That is. Climbing a tree or climbing a skyscraper like you're a squirrel climbing a tree.
It's actually
Just done that.
insane.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
You know who they should have had commentating it was Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg
Yeah. Snoop Dogg's the greatest commentator
when
I've ever
they're
heard.
commentating over the Animal Planet or whatever it is.
Oh, look at the horse is
Yeah,
crip walking,
yeah.
bro.
This is equestrian.
This is a question.
He's like, I know this. This is equestrian. Oh, that horse
Uh,
crip
there's
walking.
there's another clip of Snoop Dogg commentating like over a basketball game or something recently. Oh man, I
I haven't
forget what
seen
it
those.
was.
I've just seen the
Oh
Animal
yeah,
Planet
yeah, yeah.
ones.
It was like Steve Kerr got ejected from a game, and Snoop Dogg happened to be broadcasting while it was going on. So
Oh,
he
he was
just starts going,
streaming.
"Oh, he out of here!" No, he was like at the table with the commentary
Oh,
guys. Dude, it's amazing.
yeah, no, but there's the
Uh,
one like with the lion and the gazelle.
yeah,
So you gotta run. You
you
gotta
gotta
run.
run.
Dude, he's hilarious. He's a great commentator.
He really is.
But yeah,
You just
nah,
gotta.
I forgot that happened until halfway through the pod, and it's just wild to think about. Like, it's wild to comprehend. Like, obviously, I know people climb crazy things, and there's free climbers out there, and it is a thing. But getting it, like, how do you get it broadcasted on Netflix in Taiwan?
Mm-hmm. By
Like,
being the best free climber in the world, I guess.
or Chinese Taipei. Sorry. Whoever, I'll be geographically correct, politically correct via their country. Um, yeah, dude, it's. I mean, yeah, you gotta be sick in the head to do something like that.
Yes,
But he
yes,
also
you
like
do.
the interviews. He just seems like a chill guy.
Well, I'm sure after the fact he's just chilling. Yeah,
But
but
imagine
while
the
he's
rush
got,
when you get to the top.
oh my god, imagine he gets to the top and then a big gust of wind just comes out of nowhere.
No, why are you just thinking the worst, dude? Why are we just?
I'm trying to I'm trying to dissuade people from doing this in the future. This is not something that you should look up to someone for doing. You should not do this. Kids, do not try this. It's not going to end well.
Facts.
I'm training, or I'm trying to assist the future, children of America, of the world, and just make sure that they don't think that they can climb skyscrapers.
Yeah,
You're
don't
not
do
Spider-Man.
this. It's nuts. But
No.
I guess we can end on that note. Um, Shout out Alex Honnold.
Yeah, I mean, good for him. But now the question is, where does he go from there?
Yeah, does he
He's
do?
gotta upgrade at some point.
I was about to say, what's the tallest building in the world?
Um, where is it? I know what it is.
It's probably
Oh,
not
the
like
one in Dubai.
Singapore. Oh, Dubai.
Yeah,
Burj Khalifa.
the United Arab Emirates. Could you imagine? Climbs that thing.
Wait, so
Oh
what's
well.
what's the what's the ranking of this one in Taiwan that he did?
I don't even know what the building was
Taipei 101.
called.
It's the 11th biggest in the world.
Damn.
It was the tallest biggest from 2004 to 2009.
Hmm. So if he did it 20 years ago, he climbed the tallest building in the world. You count that. Anyways,
Jeez.
hope you guys enjoyed that little tangent. Hope you guys enjoyed this Tuesday edition of the Regular Fan Show. We're back doing them every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. You'll catch them on YouTube, Spotify at 11 a.m. Check out on social media for all clips and whatnot from the shows, the Regular Fan Show. Be sure you guys check out the Locker Room, lockerroomsportsmedia.com. You'll have our daily articles and all the latest we're up to. Check them out on social media, Locker Room SM, for daily clips, highlights, memes, all that great stuff. If you guys need that energy powder, hit up w.gg. Use code RFS to save 10% off, whether it's for the gym, work, gaming, whatever you need that energy powder for. W's got it all for you. And if you're a sports betting person, but you're sick of trying to, keep track of everything on all these different apps, download Picket. Use code Locker Room on Picket. Save yourself some money on Picket Plus. And tell them that we sent you.
Is there?
That's all I got.
That's all
That's
I
all I
got.
got for you. We're back Thursday morning, 11 a.m. Appreciate all y'all. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.
Hell yeah. Take care, fellas and ladies.
The regular fan show by fans for fans. Peace.
Later.